What's going on, everybody? Welcome back to the Paste Studio here in Midtown Manhattan, New York City. We are joined by a very special guest, a bunch of very special guests today. This is Angus and Julia Stone in front of me. Guys, thank you so much for coming to Paste and playing today.
Thanks for having us.
Yeah, it's our pleasure. You guys are in from Sydney, although I know you're on tour behind your new record, Snow. And I believe it's 3 o'clock in the morning right now in Sydney. So I hope that you're, we're waking everybody up across the other side of the world for this. I'm sure everybody is having a nice 3 a.m. early morning with Angus and Julia Stone, right? Everyone's up and awake and watching?
Australians don't sleep.
Oh, really? Okay, good. Perfect. Is it like, yeah, right, is it the other side of the world? So maybe everyone sleeps when we are awake anyway. So the new record is called Snow. And these guys are going to play some songs from that record for us today. Tell me a little bit about the first one you're going to do.
This is a song called Oakwood. I don't know, it's kind of, I guess it's a story about falling in and out of love and just how that goes.
Cool. 1, 2, 3, 4.
crowd goes wild. We do smatterings of applause here better than anybody. We have that down. So I wanted to ask you guys about this great new record that you just put out. I think in September it came out, Snow. It's your fourth record, but I was reading that it is the first one that you guys, Julia and Angus, have written in a sort of totally collaborative way, which seems, surprising given that you are brother and sister and you grew up together and you've been making music together for many years now. Was that something that you had to sort of like decide to do, or was it just the way that this album kind of came together?
I guess it's like something we've always wanted to do, in some kind of creative way, but it wasn't so much of a conversation as just a process of playing together all these years and sort of getting to a place where it felt like the next exciting and creative step for us. I think in the past we still really enjoy writing songs on our own, but to kind of work together and keep making records together, we wanted to take it in another direction, and that was to try this collaboration, and we sort of started it on the last record, but this one we turned up to the studio just kind of with nothing and went, all right, let's see what happens.
Is that something that could have gone terribly wrong? was it a risk involved? Like, could have been bad?
There's always a chance that could happen at any time. No, I don't know. I think it's cool, we've written in the past, all the songs we wrote, we brought to the table and then we collaborated in that way. Like Julia said, and we're doing it this way this time, it was, I don't know, we really got to dive in a bit deeper with our writing in the way that we work together. So
yeah. You guys, I know, have written, there are lyrics on your records that sort of have a personal angle to them or feel to them. And so, I was thinking, like, you guys, so you're siblings, you've obviously experienced and you've seen a lot of the same things together, but you have written songs separately for a long time. So is it sort of a strange thing to, like, if you're writing about something that both of you are familiar with, but you learn that, one of your perceptions of it or observations about it are very different than the other person's? Do you know what I mean?
I think that's something that, for whatever reason, the way that we've worked together is that there's never been a conversation around what we're writing about, so we never sort of start a song and go, how about we write about this or about that? What tends to happen is that as the song is getting written and maybe Angus is coming up with some verse lyrics, and this happened a lot on this record, actually, where Angus would sort of take the lead on the verse and I would write the chorus or vice versa. And as it turns out, after the song was written, we would talk about what we were both thinking or feeling, and this kind of happens as we start to do press, where you sort of discuss what maybe you were thinking about when you wrote it. And sometimes we are very surprised about what each other were kind of, where we're at or what we were thinking about, and sometimes they're very similar experiences that we went through at the time, because like you said, we're doing this stuff together, and and then sometimes they're totally different things but they sound like the same thing,
right?
So I don't know.
Yeah, cool. So you guys are going to do a couple more for us. I'm not sure they're both from Snow, but tell me a little bit about this next one. It's up to you, whatever you want to play.
We grew up, our dad, he played in a band, and we grew up sort of falling asleep under tables at weddings, and he played lots of Neil Young and Bob Dylan and Bob Marley, all those.
Is he a wedding singer?
He's a wedding singer, yeah.
That's great.
So yeah, Neil Young was a big part of our upbringing, and this is one of the songs from him.
Excellent.
just like children sleeping. We can dream this night away. But there's a full moon rising. Let's go dancing in the night.
Thank you, guys. That is a beautiful version of that song. I love the bass line and how you kind of sped it up a little with a little bit of that kind of almost a bossa nova sort of feel. That was great. So you guys actually like at the weddings that your dad would sing at? Would he like bring you to these weddings?
Yeah.
Yeah?
Some of them, yeah. The rehearsals, the weddings, the gigs.
He also played like basically every 40th, 50th, 60th in our local town. That's he's the band.
Yeah.
Backbeat cover all events.
Yeah.
So as kids, it was like often they'd be playing down at the local surf club and it'd be someone's birthday party that was also a friend of the family. So you'd be down there kind of hanging out and all the kids running around, and then Backbeat kick in for 3 sets, hour each, 20-minute break.
So you guys were like pros early on, right?
Yeah.
You guys were like writing up like riders when you were like 8 years old.
Dad actually got us up to sing when I was like 11 years old, and I was terrified. He got me up to sing Van Morrison Moondance.
Yeah.
It was at the local fair, and it was so bad. It was like, yeah. I remember, do you remember Mum took me shopping to get those like, it was like I could choose any outfit that I wanted, and I went to the mall and got this, it was like on the mannequin at David Jones, and I walked in and I went, I want that whole outfit, and it was this maroon culotte It was so bad, and we couldn't afford the shoes with it, but I wore my school shoes with the maroon collared outfit.
It's sort of amazing, given how traumatic this obviously was, that you are here today with us, making records, writing songs.
Made it through.
Yeah, I mean, that obviously must have been formative for you guys as budding musicians, seeing that happen in real time, watching performances. Would you have gone down the road you did, you think, without that background as kids?
I think, growing up, we always reinforced that sharing music and expressing yourself through music was always a great thing to do, and I think it was just a matter of time before we actually took it to on the road and making records. And
I think when you see your parents being really happy doing something, whatever it is, and you're surrounded by that a lot, I think it's natural that you kind of copy them. And they always seemed happy when they were making music, when Mum was singing and Dad would have friends over, and that was always the best time at our house, was when there was live music around. And Dad also had a really big language around live music. He always talked about how important it was for community. So he started a live music venue for young artists. And Dad was also the first one that kind of got Angus up on stage because he was our school teacher as well. He taught music at the local high school. Mm-hmm. So, he kind of was pretty pushy, but in a really good way.
Yeah. So it's either become musicians or run screaming in the opposite direction from being musicians, right?
Yeah, probably.
And that was all in Australia, and so I was listening to the record. Your music has always had, to me, a kind of a split between having a very warm and enveloping kind of a sound, but there's also a certain chilliness to it. There's a moodiness to it, maybe. And so I was thinking about Snow, and something that maybe, I don't know how old you guys were when you first saw Snow. But what is that image to you? Why name this record after that weather phenomenon?
We grew up in nature, and we're from a sailing community, and our grandparents sailed around the world and stuff, and just being out in open spaces, I think, is sort of what it represents. Snow, we went to Switzerland for a festival, and that was kind of our we're getting back together for a long time show, and we had some time off, and we were hanging out in the snow and talking about what it would be to put another record together, and I don't know, it sort of came from those sort of things.
It goes back to that moment, kind of. Yeah, that's cool. It's freezing here right now. How are you guys handling it? How do you guys do when you're touring through winter in America or anywhere else?
I think we're probably very underprepared. I always remember.
You look a little underprepared.
I know.
I've got to say.
It's kind of like you rock out in no stockings and then remember very quickly what's actually happening. Our old bass player used to always wear flip-flops, which we call thongs, which obviously means something different here. He probably also wore that as well.
He definitely wore that.
I'm picturing it, yeah.
That's what he wore, thongs. And he would walk around in Europe's winter just totally, had no qualms about the cold. But I don't know, I feel it a lot.
Yeah.
I bought a jacket yesterday, though, so...
Oh, that's good.
I'm
Yeah.
good.
Well, I feel like it's sort of a self-fulfilling prophecy. If you write a record called Snow, you're going to have to deal with some chilly
We're
weather,
actually
maybe.
playing in the snow. We're playing in Aspen in, I think, a couple of weeks.
Really?
Yeah, which is pretty
Probably
exciting.
guaranteed to be snowing there.
It's
They
good.
pump it in artificially if it doesn't happen on its own.
Perfect.
Yeah, for the ski slopes. So you guys are going to do one more, I think, from the record, but I'm not
Yes.
sure. Yeah?
Yeah.
Tell me a little bit about what this last song is going to be.
This is a song called Nothing Else, and
That is awesome.
Yeah, it's
Sorry.
it's
No.
it's an old cigar box. This guy makes them in Australia, and it's basically a little cigar box.
It's four strings?
3 strings.
3 strings.
It's like a little bass. Kind of hurts your fingers to play, but
Yeah.
you get
It's
used
like
to
a
it.
little mini Bo Diddley almost.
What's a Bo Diddley?
Well, like the Bo Diddley's square. He got hit. Bo Diddley had that rectangular guitar.
Oh, okay.
Never mind. We'll Talk about that later. Yeah. All right. I think we have some Bo Diddley on the shelves here. Maybe we'll show
We
it to
have
you.
so much stuff on the shelves. It's amazing.
Yeah, this is our vault. These are all concert master recordings.
It's incredible.
And we'll take the opportunity, since we've gone there, to say that all of this stuff is fully digitized and free streaming on our website, paste.com.
Amazing.
All of it.
Wow.
You can watch all of it and listen to all of it. Hundreds of thousands of recordings going back to the 50s.
It's so cool.
So that's my little plug. But tell me about this this last song you're going to do for us today.
Nothing else. I guess it's kind of a song about like just when someone shows up in your life and really loving them just the way that they are and the way that they show up. And so it's a love song. It's kind of a
Cool.
simple love song.
I like
Guys, thank you so much. I'm really glad that I was looking at the trumpet at the beginning of the song, thinking like I feel bad for that trumpet now because I'm not sure it's going to get played. It's like purely decorative, just sitting there. And then, of course, you played it, so that was great. Thank you guys so much for playing for us today. Your new record, this is Angus and Julia Stone, or Julia and Angus Stone, left to right. A new album is called Snow. It came out in September, and you guys are on tour here in the States. I know you have a show tonight at the Warsaw in Brooklyn, and then tomorrow night at Public Arts, also here in New York, and then on to other destinations, either north or south. A lot of people who come here are on their way to Philadelphia. I don't know if you guys are.
I think we're going to Washington.
Oh, Washington,
Yeah.
skipping Philadelphia.
Yeah.
That's all right.
Sorry, Philadelphia.
Yeah, that's okay.
Next time.
Yeah, next time. The website is called angusandjuliastone.com, and all the dates are there, and you can find music there as well, and definitely pick up Snow. Guys, thank you so much for coming to Paste and playing in our studio for us today.
Thank you, Matt.
Thanks for having us.
Yeah, it's our pleasure. Please come back and play again anytime, all right?
Okay.
Thanks.
All right.
Thank you.